Hello, back again. Gonna make another video, gonna make another animal, not sure what this time. I'm not coming in with a game plan, because every time I seem to do that, things get all bungled up. Last time my squirrel turned into a bear, so maybe I'll start to shape this, kind of see what it turns out it's looking like, and we'll go from there. And then you'll get to see in the description before you watch what it turns out it's gonna be. Thinking maybe a raccoon, but I'm gonna see how that goes. I hate to quote anything, but let's see how it goes. We'll have some fun doing it either way. Alright, Control B. And we'll add some segments. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll undo it. Control B, and make a perfect circle. And we are going to S this perfect circle up like this. And then stretch our perfect circle out a little bit. And then we'll Shift D it again. And give him a little tiny neck, I guess. Move one up here. S, shrink that down, and we'll make his head a little better of a shape. Something like this. I think raccoons kind of have their heads set in front of them more than on top of them, like a deer or moose or something. So we'll Shift D this again. Maybe we'll make this his neck. And we'll just S down a little bit and stretch it a little bit. And move this to 15 maybe. Wrong way, -15. Right. And then we'll just pop it in. It's nice and medium to his head there. Something like that. Maybe a hair bigger, but not much. Yeah. Okay. It's looking pretty good, I think. I think they have kind of like a melon-shaped head, and it's kind of like a sideways melon. Again, I could be mistaken, but let's go with this for now. And we'll make a new shape for his nose. So again, I think it's going to be another triangular shaped nose. So we'll go to edit mode, we'll go to faces, and we'll shrink this side of this guy. Something like that. But maybe we will bring it up a bit, like this. Okay. Let's Control B it. Oh, we can't. Got to be in edit mode. Well, A and then Control B it. There we go. I think that's about the right shape. Let's try it and see what we got. Oops. Maybe we might just stretch it just a bit. Something like that. I don't know if that's better or if I should have left his nose down sloping. Looks a little funny here. Let's go back. Maybe we'll leave it in the middle. Maybe it was better that way, but I thought it would look better this way. And just go back until you got a square again. Before you move that top side down. One more. Right there. Okay. Then A, Control B. You don't have to do the back side if you don't want to. It'd probably be a little easier for the connection part, but something like this. Okay. Control B it. There we go. Yeah, that'll be a little better. Give it a shot. I think we got to do this a little bit. And then this a little bit. Not really sure. Just have it a look for a second. I think we're alright. I'm not really sure. Let's keep going and see if it just keeps looking the way we think we're gonna. Let's take these eyeballs, Shift D them. Okay. Now I wonder what kind of shape these eyes should be. Should be tiny like this. Nope. So it's going to be the other ones. And that's wrong. Minus 15. Something like that. And 15 here. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. 20. Shift D it. And darn. There we go. And then just make that up. Or minus 20. I can't remember which one it would be. We'll try this one. I think it's this one. Yep. Alright. So, what else can I do to this nose? Is it the right shape? Maybe if I put a nose on it, it'll help a little bit. Let's actually back that up and do 0, 0, and 0. And move that forward. Just ignore that. I'm not an old man. I'm not an old man. You kids don't know. Okay, something like this. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. Maybe this will help us kind of size this piece here. I'm gonna go down a little bit. Okay. I think we're getting it. Maybe we'll, no, I think that's starting to look alright. I like that for his eyes because they're a little bit more hidden. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we will make his mouth wider. And we'll move it down just a hair. And we'll stretch it out just a little bit for it to make sure it's in his head. Like so. I think we're getting the look we want. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll keep going. Hopefully it'll be what we were planning on doing. I think I said it was going to be probably a raccoon, so hopefully it turns out that way. Cute little raccoon ears are like a cat's, but not so triangular. Let's hope that's right. Let's dissolve this edge. Let's grab this edge and let's move it to around the center. Then let's shrink it this way quite a bit. Okay, and then we'll hit S. No, we won't. Go to edit mode and we'll move it over. Now, maybe we'll grab that edge and Control B and get something like this, I think. Might be a bit too wide. Let's maybe make it more narrow. I think they're pretty round like this. I'm pretty sure this might be a bit off, but obviously I'm no expert. But let's set them up a little bit like that. Raccoon ears. Let's try 15 here. Nope. There we go. Something like that. And if they're cute enough for you guys and you don't need to do any more work on them, you may have to adjust them a bit more. It's up to you. go ahead and Shift D it and move this one just a little bit forward, and then hit S and just move it. Oh no, it's still alright. Maybe we'll just move it just a hair down for it doesn't leave a weird lip there. Then we'll bool one from the other. Object, bool, difference. Okay. Got a nice cool little ear. And maybe we'll color it before we switch over. And the reason being is it's going to be really hard to color on the inside. So if we don't do it now, well, it's still clicked on that piece. So we'll go to this, and then this. Do new. It's going to make the main color. We're going to do like a dark gray. Like that. Okay. And tab will assign. We'll do plus, new, and you can see your middle part's already lit up for you. We'll do plus. Oops, sorry. We just used that one there. Just make it almost the same, but much lighter gray. Like this, and then it should just kind of give us a two-tone effect, as you can see. Just gives us a little bit more life. So Shift D this now, and we can switch back to the other one now that we have it colored. I just wanted to color before I did it, just to save myself some problems. And I think it was the second one actually. Can't remember. Nope. Always the one I don't try, right? Let's try this one. Okay, and then it should just be -20. Should be pretty symmetrical. Kind of looks like a fox, but going for more of a raccoon face. But let's see if we could fix this up just a hair by squishing it. Making it just a hair bigger together. I don't know if that made it better or worse. Let's go back. I feel like their heads are like squished like this, but I could be thinking about it wrong too. Try to get it, oops. Try to get it just the right proportions, hopefully. Maybe this is too big or too far out. Oh, yeah, that's a little better actually. It's better if it's more stubby like that. It looks more real. Gonna have to play around with it till you get your right look, though, guys. Maybe back up just a bit, and we'll go a little thicker. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. Kind of looks like a cat now. Anyways, I think we got it. I think we pretty much got it. We might have to move our ears back in. But I think he looks pretty raccoony now. He's super cute. Maybe we could grab the eyes and do them too, do the coloring on them. And then we could probably just repeat this to the other side again, for we can save ourselves a bit of troubles with the eyeballs. In edit mode, it's already material and it's white, so that's fine. Let's just go to faces. Let's move this out first, just a little bit. Now, how are their eyes? Do they have a big wide eye, or is it like more of a... You know what? Let's try something different. That's what we'll do this time. First, we'll do the black in the middle like we always do. So we'll make a new one. Do black. Okay. Black's one of my favorite colors. And we'll do... Why don't we do this? It's not too close. See if we can put a color around his eye, and we'll see how that looks. Now obviously it's not 3D, so it might not look the best, but we can give it a shot. Maybe that would make it a little bit better. Maybe it would make it worse. We're gonna have to see. Plus, new. Let's do baby blue. Okay. Yeah, it does look pretty bad, eh? Can we undo that, or? Yeah, we can. Let's just do that then. what we could do too, let's go back one more. Oops. What we could do is Shift D. If we wanted a little tiny eyeball, could just do this, right? And just drag just the face through it, like so. And it should be perfectly centered because we're just moving it forward, like so. And then if we do the main color on this one, different. We'll just do L over top of it. It looks like that's the main color for it. Let's try changing it and see what happens. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually what we want for our look, but maybe we'll leave that. But let's just do L. And then we'll do this one. We'll make it a different color. And we'll make it... I'll actually make it black. And then click your eye. Go into edit mode and L over top of the whole thing, and we'll make that white. I'll just assign it. Okay. And then you have a perfectly round eye if you want it. So let's just attach those before we go anywhere. Control J. Another one. Let's just wind that in there. Perfectly how we want it. Okay. Looks good to you? Sorry, this video is probably taking a long time. My videos always take a long time because I just kind of make things as I go. I don't really have a plan when I start, as you know, so I apologize for that if you're in a rush. Okay, and -20, and we should be good, right? Perfect. And it is looking like a raccoon, I would say. Hopefully you guys agree. Maybe we can color this piece if we want to. I'm not sure if we want to or not. Let's leave it white, actually, and let's do little black streaks down it. Maybe that'll look really nice. If it doesn't, I'll pre-apologize, because obviously I'm not the best at coloring. Just kind of make stuff up as I go. So we'll do new, and that's going to be our base color, so maybe we'll just do a hair gray. Like that. And then we'll do plus new, and this will be the one that we're just about to add, and we'll do like more of a dark black, like in there. Alright, and then we can color little strips on his face, so he's got a little bridge on his nose now. Don't know if they really have them anywhere else. We could do this and this with it if we want. Kind of make it more blend in there more, maybe. Oops. I wasn't clicked on the right color, sorry about that. Assign, there we go. Oh, that looks a little bit better. And then we'll do his nose. Oh no, his nose is separate, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna have to attach them all, I think. Let's give him a mouth, maybe. I don't know if I like those last ones. Kinda like it, but I kinda don't. But I really like the look. He's starting to really look like a raccoon now, guys. It's just little things like that, like the shape of his head and the shape of his mouth and nose. Hopefully we can get his mouth right. Do Shift A. Cube. Yeah, his body looks a bit off now that I'm looking at that too. But this is how I do most things. I wouldn't say there's one set way to do anything. You always got to use your perception, I guess. Maybe undo that last one. Just do it just a little bit. And then we'll do this just a little bit. And maybe shrink the whole thing. Let's stick her in and see what we got, guys. Looks much too big. Something like that. And when you're done, go ahead and go into edit mode, plus, new, make it your mouth color. Okay. You want to add teeth? Now's the time. I just make a little triangle and pop them all in. I think he's pretty good though. I'm gonna move his neck a little closer together. I feel like he's just not that big of a reach. He's more like a big ball of fluffiness, like this. Not like a dog or a cat. They usually have a long neck. This guy's just a big ball. And then we will do his legs. So we'll Shift D that. And I'm just going to do them pretty much straight up and down because raccoon legs are super, super short. Okay. And so I'm just going to do it in one piece just to make it a little easier. And they're really stubby. Actually, let's use a new piece because they do taper down quite a bit. They're really thick at the base. And then they taper down quite a bit because they're so stumpy. So we'll do them a bit more stumpy like his nose was basically. And just by shrinking that. Okay. And we'll flip out of edit mode. We'll stretch it. We'll hit A in edit mode. And then we'll Control B and we'll round it just the way we want it. Like a limb. Okay. And we'll go ahead and stretch these a little bit. That's about right. Somewhere in there. You might want to change it a little bit, but I think you get the idea. And they're going to have hands and fingers kind of like ours, so maybe we can reuse this a little bit. Not sure how, but we'll figure it out. Shift D it maybe, and we'll just bump it back a little bit. And let's shrink this guy, and we'll try to make like a palm shape, basically. Let's do that on a 90. Nope. Minus 90. Maybe it's better I just do it on a 0 or 180. Something like this. Anyways. Probably not so square, but this is going to do the job for now. In our example. Oh, God damn it. Looks so bad. Let's delete that. Let's make a new shape for this. Another cube. Yeah, another cube. Control B. And what do we need? Everything's rounded except for the top. Move this a little bit more. Alright. Just click these edges off. No big problems. Control B. Completely backwards. Edit, edit, edit till we still got the full square, and then do the bottom flat. My bad. Control B. Pretty round, a little oval. That's what I'm going to do. You could do you. And we'll flatten that right out. Okay. Kind of looks like a little piggy, eh? A little piggy raccoon. Oopsers. Come on, buddy. Something like this. Pop it in. Make sure it's kind of centered. Shrink it a little bit. Like that. You got little tiny paws. I'm going to go ahead and bump back. Okay. I'll take this guy and we will do a 90 minus 90. And we'll move it forward and we'll shrink it way down. Okay. Hopefully we can make some little digits for this guy with these. You don't have to, but you're welcome to. Okay, probably want them on a bit of an angle for they're kind of going downish. So I don't know if we go 105. minus 105, I mean. Nope. So we go minus 75. Okay, something like that. Pretty perfect, I think. As long as you're happy. Shift D. Shift D. Maybe you want them a little bigger. You're welcome to make them a little bigger yet. Oh, that one. Last one went a little awry. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just make them a little bit bigger. We'll just delete this one, and we'll make this one just, oops, a little bigger like that, more like a finger. Because raccoons got some big digits on them for opening stuff. Shift D. So do that. Shift D. I think they have opposable thumbs, but I'm not really sure. I know they have some sort of thumb, so we're gonna kick it over here, and we'll do 15, 25, 30, something like that. Oh, that's probably wrong. That's probably the opposite. Do minus 30 and just pop it here. And when we copy this, we're probably going to want to leave this one loose, and then we can put it on the other side for the other hand. So let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's grab what we can and make it one. Wait. Do this. Grab all our fingers except for that one. Control J. Shift D. Okay. Then we'll do minus here, I think. And then we will do 30 regular here. Nope. Minus 30. Shift D. Regular 30. And then minus. Okay. So now we have our front and back legs all set up. Kind of grab that, Control J, and maybe this is the wrong way, maybe I'm doing it wrong. You can let me know if you think I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, I am a little wrong there because I left that sticking out. I need to move this a little bit in. Something like this. Oh, I moved it the wrong way. Something like that anyways. Once you got it, connect it to your legs. I'm not going to keep going because I could be adjusting it all day and you guys need to get through this. So it looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty much like the way I remember raccoons' legs. Maybe I'm wrong, but you guys do you. I'm going to go ahead and attach that to that. Maybe we can go ahead and attach most of his face. So we'll do ears, eyes, nose, head. Okay. And then once we got our head, we'll go to the body. J. I don't know if we got the neck in there. No, we don't. So we'll also attach that to the body. J. We'll do these legs to the body. J. And we should have our full raccoon. Okay. Just need one more thing. I need a big, bold, bushy tail. So let's do Shift A. Make a cube. Stretch our cube way out. Like that-ish. Control B. Okay. Maybe you want it on a bit of an angle. Maybe bring it in a little bit. And do minus 30 maybe. And slide her down. But and we got a raccoon, guys. You might need to add some stripes of black here and there, especially around his eyes, I guess. Maybe we can do that a little bit. Let's see. Let's go to our coloring thing. What can we do? Grab this. Just do this around his eyes, maybe. That looks pretty good. this one maybe. Doing black. Looks a little bit more like a raccoon. You use these to just kind of mess around until you get the look you want to. Maybe this one will help look better, more even. Oops. I did the wrong one. There we go. And I think it does. Just slowly work on it like that. I think there might be one down the middle of his head like that. That's black as well. Okay. So you're happy. Maybe that's better. You're just going to have to mess with it. I don't know their exact color scheme. I'd do something like that. I think you get the idea. I think people are going to get the idea. But you can go as far as you want with it. You can put rings around his tail. Just use your control to follow it around. Okay. I think they have a ringtail. I'm not really sure. It'd be cute if they did though, because it'd just be cute. Yeah, they probably do. Right. And you could just do that every second ring or so. And you could give them stripes the whole way up, just to give them a little more coloring without really having to add more pixels or anything. Just this coloring alone can make them look a lot more like you're trying to make them look, as you can see. Okay. So hopefully that helps, guys. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you come back for more videos. If you'd like to also, you could check out my game. It's in the link below. It's pretty fun. It's on Steam, called Fish in a Town to Remember. And if not, we'll catch you next time where we'll make some more fun stuff with Fishy. Maybe some more raccoons. I don't know what we'll be making next, but alright, thanks for watching. Bye.